So, well, actually, originally I was looking to meet an awa because to get treatment because I felt like some really weird things were going on around me, and I felt like I needed some sort of cleansing.
Yeah.
Since then, I feel like I've been cleansed, but it's been 2 years in the making since I've been able to get here because they told me I needed to be here 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep.
so basically, right now I'm on day 4. It's actually gonna be 5 days this time, but sat down with the awa, which is like a local shaman or medicine man. It's nothing like ayahuasca or anything like that. They treat you with medicinal plants that don't make you hallucinate.
Right.
um, and it's really interesting. So I go the first day and I'm speaking with him and his daughter and explaining him about some ailments I have, some high blood pressure, memory issues, which I've been told is due to the high blood pressure, kidneys issues, which I'm told as well as due to the high blood pressure, and some, like heartburn, and I've had ulcers and stuff like that. So he did the little ceremony, like a little, not even a ceremony, but he lit some leaves and touched different parts of my body with the leaves. Did that a couple times, and then had another bunch of leaves. Did that, and then he did and then he did something with some animal skins. It's like an ocelot and crocodile and some other things, and they touched those all over my body. And then he did something with feathers, and I know that there was a parrot and or a pendula, and yeah, and so he did that,
So
and then
plant medicine and the animals and
yes,
birds and wow.
and so he did that basically 2 nights, 2 days in a row. I had to go back and do that. Basically, the way they explained it to me is that he then speaks to Siwo, or their
Mm-hmm.
god, and asks him to understand what my issues are or
Mm-hmm.
what's caused them. So I went back yesterday. Well, yesterday I went and they did something called a bow, which is it's like a temescal. It's like a one person temescal or steam bath. So basically, they had this cauldron of medicinal plants, um, and they basically took it. They had a little tree stump, and I sat next to it, draped a blanket over my head and over the cauldron, and I sat there and I'm sweating it out. So I did that, and then they take the liquid from there, put it into a bucket, and add some cold water to it, so it's not steaming hot, so it's not boiling, and then I have to bathe myself with all that water.
How'd you feel
It
from
felt
the
great. It was like
steam?
a Bribri spa. I mean, the only
Wow.
thing that was missing was a massage, but it's great. It smelled like it was really herbal and kind of smelled a little bit like eucalyptus, and it was really cool. And I mean, I like doing steam baths and stuff like that, so it was really cool. So we did that twice. Then as I'm sitting outside waiting, the daughter comes out and explains and tells me that he well, they're talking to me. She's translating, um, and tells me that they spoke with Siwu
Mm-hmm.
and they know why I have the problems that I have.
Yeah.
One was because my mom ate red meat when she was pregnant with me, and the other was that my mom saw a dead person when she was pregnant with me.
Wow.
Which I hear they're not allowed. Pregnant women are not allowed to go to a funeral or anything. So I asked my
Wow.
mom, I'm like, Mom, because I know one of my grandfathers died before I was born. I'm like, Mom, when did my grandfather die? And she said, well, in 1968. And I'm like, okay, well, I was born in 73, so that's not it. I go, well, she's like, why are you asking? I go, well, did you see any, before I answered it, I said, did you see any dead people where what, while you were pregnant with me? She's like, Michael, why are you asking me this?
Right, that was a minute ago.
Uh-huh. And so I explained to her what happened. She goes, Michael, when I was pregnant with you, I worked in a hospital as a nurse, and I saw dozens of autopsies.
Wow.
Um, so chill goes down my spine, a little creepy, weird.
Oh, goosebumps.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, anyways, yesterday they gave me
Yep.
this bottle that was filled with herbal medicine, and another bottle of water. So yesterday I drank one, and they gave me. And I went back at night, and they gave me another bath, no steam, just the bath with the liquid. And then they gave me another one of these, which I drank. It's bitter, and this is supposed to help the curing process, I guess, for what I don't know what entails moving forward. They kind of tell me step by step. So today I had today's day 4. I was allowed to eat breakfast, and then I was told to basically to fast until sundown. And
What about electronics?
they didn't say anything about electronics,
Okay.
but I was not allowed to go in the sun.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so just stay out of the sun. So everybody else went on a little tour of a cacao farm, and I had to stay back, which was all right. Me and the hammock are becoming really good friends. And then so I guess at around 5 I'm gonna eat, because I missed out on lunch today, which was what do you call it? A duck stew, which is something that people eat here locally on birthdays and stuff like that, special occasions. Super. So I missed it, but they saved me a plate, so I'm gonna be eating it as soon as I can end my fast, and then I got to go back over, do another bath, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go back and do another 2 more bows, and then I don't know what else. I guess we're gonna have to see what happens.
Wow, so
I will
cool.
update you tomorrow.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
No worries. Sorry it was so long.
Well, I appreciate it. I want all the details. I want the juice.
I actually have the names of some of the plants. So, but in Bribri. So, if you have interest, I can tell you what they are later.
Tell me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or
I haven't written down. I know one's called, and for the bow, one's called Shiri. Another one's called Moko. And then there were 2 other plants, but I don't know what they were.
remind me your name.
Michael.
Michael. And where are you from?
I am from Southern California, but I've lived in Costa Rica for 24 years, on and off.
Lucky man.
Yeah.
Wise man. Okay, I'm going to take you off the spot.
All right.
Okay, Mike, thank you so much for sharing. That is a very intimate, beautiful, vulnerable share. Thank you. And really, I was so lucky. I was so lucky to arrive while these other guests were here. So amazing. I got to meet Chef Pablo. We're definitely going to share more about that. His do everything guy, Kevin, a huge help to me and great new friend. Also Carolyn and Maureen and Mike and Antonio. I didn't get to speak with him much, so I really hope I got the name correct. Everyone was so lovely. And I am about to share with you the contact information so that you can reach Roger Royer. I've heard him called many different things in many languages and many dialects, so you'll hear me calling him many different things. I just wanted to say briefly, out of my absolute love and respect for these people, that yes, their awa is available. That's their shaman. But we don't just call and book a session with an awa. Like, it's not a spa. So my suggestion is that you first make arrangements for maybe a 1-night or 2-night tour. Let them know you. Let them know you and learn from them. And then on your second trip in, maybe you can discuss the possibility of an awa and plan on at least 4 days, because they do everything in fours. I mean, you'll hear more about this also, but where we are right now on this earth, in this dimension, this world, it's number 4. It's the 4th level, the 4th dimension. So 4 matters, and I will happily share my own testimonial a little bit later. But I do want to give you that information, and I just want to ask for your respect, because these are a very special people, and the awa, I mean, it takes a lifetime to learn everything they learn about the plant medicines, their connection with our bodies and spirits, and there is a wealth of knowledge there that you're not going to find anywhere else. Not your naturopathy, certainly not your American Medical Association doctor or nurse. So I do wish that you investigate, but I ask that you do so with respect and understand that this isn't just something you call up and book. Like, you definitely need to make yourself known to the community first. Okay, thanks.